Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, I'm Morph, coming with the next video. So today we gonna go ahead and get this nail situation hooked up. Because as you can see, we are back to the crazy. Sorry, it has been more than the amount of time that I said I wanted to be. I said I want to try to do these every week so we can keep on doing this together. But had some things happening, so I don't know exactly if I will be able to do this every week, but that is my goal still. If I can't do every week, I'm gonna try to do every other week, so just be on the lookout for those videos. So anyway, if I don't get to upload in the next video, please continue to do all the things that we were talking about, making sure that you're maintenance, moisturizing, using like this, the cuticle oils, everything that you need to make sure that, you know, we're still working on it. Because even if I'm not posting a video, that doesn't mean that I'm still not doing anything. So here's the thing. So after the first video with the orange nail polish that I did, with that mango-y color, I actually did do the next video for the next week. However, I feel like all the footage with it was really kind of botched. It just didn't come out so great. So we're gonna work on and try this again. So here, let me slide this stuff over just a little bit. Make me some more room. Okay, so let's try to do this the right way this time. So first we are going to make sure that our nails are shaped nice and evenly. So I am going to, well, I don't have the other nail file that I used the first week. I'm not going to talk about this so much on this video. Maybe I'll do another one about this, but like I said, I got to get all new stuff. And so this is the new one that I had to get. It's actually a glass file. I still want a middle one, but you can see I kind of, I don't know if you can see that, but I already used it, obviously. But I need to wash it. But I'll talk about this and why this mug is really great. Hopefully they can sponsor me, but I bet you they ain't. But well, let me not speak that. You never know. But they don't know nothing about me, so I'm assuming now. But anyway, I do want to talk about this nail file in another video. But this is my new one. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start my nails with this. And this one is called the German, let's see. Hope it's focusing good. But this is the Germanique. Let me see if y'all see that. Focus. It's called the Germanique, or Germanicure. My bad, Germanicure. And it got little phrases on there. And this one got a little phrase, so I'll come back to that on my next or another video. But anyway, so I'm using this file this time. And so we're just gonna get this going. So normally they say, you know, start from this one, go to that one, go to this one, go to this one, go to this one. I'm just going to start with your way you like, whatever feel comfortable, as long as you're making sure that you're getting all of them. Unless you're trying to work in the shop, then yeah, you better practice doing from either here to here or here to there. So I'm looking at them again. What you want to make sure of is that you're not, I don't know if it was clear from the first video, don't shape your nails like this. Shape them like this, facing you, and like this, facing you, because when you're looking out and facing towards other people, they're going to see it from this end. You see it from this end technically. So when you do it this way, it's much better to file them to where you can see the angle at the end, which people are going to be seeing your nails if you're trying to do it to be something where not only it look good to you, but also it look good to everybody that's facing towards you, because they see your hands like this. That's a little weird, but that's what they see, whereas you're seeing them actually this way. Because what people will tend to do is just go like this, and so that may be comfortable for you to be able to see it like this, but you actually cannot make sure your nail is straight going that way. So you following these lines, it's better to turn your nail at this weird little angle and go this way. So you can make sure, I'll move this stuff on my way, make sure that from on looking, people. This is completely straight. So that's what we gonna do. And no, again, I'm not going one side to the other like this and not the other angle. And that's one of the benefits of actually having this type of file, which again, I'm talking to y'all in another video about the little details about this particular file. But I told y'all my stuff was janky, so I gotta get new stuff. And I'm just clearing this stuff out of my way so I can see as I'm filing. Very important. You can use this. I'm trying to make sure I pay attention to detail on it because the truth tells when you get your hand in the water. You see all the little edges that you left. You want to make sure those edges are nice and smooth. Get them as best as you can. Then you move to the next one. And me, child, I like to pay attention to detail. This file files pretty quickly, so take it a little bit longer than I probably will need to. But I want to make sure, because I'm still not quite used to this one yet. This is a problem nail, and y'all can see from, let me come up here. So y'all can see from, focus. Don't focus. Anyway, it's good enough. So let me take the lock off because it's just messing me up. So you can see. You're just not gonna focus. You're just not gonna focus. All right. So you can see like all of this. It looked like it's getting worse, but it's getting better. My ends, like this, like I said, from all of here, all the way here. Use my pointer. From all the way here to here, I feel like it needs to completely grow off. Growing a little bit, but all of this stuff, I feel like is going to be weaker as you know you're going along. So. Now I'm getting these little splits and stuff, but as it's growing off, eventually that's gonna fade away as long as I'm continuing to take care of my nails, which I'm still taking care of them much better than I was before. We're trying to moisturize them, which the goal is try to do it at least at nighttime. Good if you can do it 2 or 3 times a day. Just take a minute to moisturize your cuticles if you really in bad shape like I am. That's my chair, y'all. I'm like not even sitting down, I'm standing up. So this is just like crazy. And these ones for this, for me, just like not trying to shave on top of my nail per se, but I am trying to see if this little part gonna come off. And if you mess with a little bit, it don't really come off as long as it's smooth. And you definitely need to have a good file to do that very well. So it's even enough. Don't really have to do much on the sides because I already did that from the first week. There's a little bit right there like a hangnail, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that and shave it off. Next one. Hopefully I don't have to mess with too much of my hangnails today, because the goal is to alleviate from the hangnails. This mug is heck of cooking now. That's because I think it broke or something. Yeah, it chipped over here. This problem area. Trying to shave it down a little bit without saving too much to make it too weak. We don't want to do that. Just want to, so it's not snagging. Looks will do that. So far, it feels like it's alright. And that's just gonna have to grow off. And that's why you want to keep a coat of polish on it when your nails is like this. So that's something, that's one of my little tricks and my secrets. Let me tell y'all that. And see, this is down to like, I'm like nub for real. But if it's split, like I'm trying to still keep it as low as possible, because we don't want that. We don't want that looking like that. So as it grows off, it's gonna be better, and I don't have to play with nubs anymore. Since this kind of broke off, this has terrible looking hangnails, so this one we will shave, but it's still better than it was from the first week. See, this is my little trick that I think is better. Instead of just clipping them all the way off with a cuticle nipper, because it helps to not pinch around the skin where you're trying to cut the bad from the good. And this one, like, I still don't want to get, let me see this. Not too bad. I'm gonna leave it alone. So this one's looking pretty good. This is like, I don't know if y'all like this, but comment or say something if you like this. Like, I have certain nails, like this one and mainly this one usually is like my favorite, the way that they're shaped and everything, and my strongest ones typically. I'm gonna try to file this down some way, because this was doing really good. I'm gonna file down good in comparison to where it was coming from. I'm trying to see how it's still cracking up on top. That's crazy. My nails has just been in terrible shape. And for me, I'm gonna tell y'all, I've been trying to really figure this out, because I know I haven't been like neglecting and not doing them, but I feel, and they've been free for elements like not polish and everything. Like, I feel like polish is a protectant as long as you got good polish. But I know, you know, a little stuff about trying not to have your hands in harsh chemicals like detergents and stuff as much as possible, or gloves. And so I had my gloves, and I had, you know, a couple weeks I had gone without them because, you know, you just be busy and your purse run out. You need to go back and replenish them. They don't last for too long. It lasts a decent amount of time, but I ran out. And so I had to just wash, you know, because I hand wash dishes. I don't have no dishwasher like, you know, but this house is just, the kitchen is just too small for it right now. So hopefully, you know, next house we'll do that, or renovate it, can try to figure that out. But right now it's just not one, bottom line. So I hand wash still, which some things you prefer to still do that anyway. Even with like dainty clothes, delicates or whatever, you got stuff that you just gonna have to wash things with, bottom line. So with that being said, me running out of gloves wasn't a good thing. Well, when you're trying to rush, try not to rush so you don't end up with your nails being dry and cracked up, because the more you do that, I mean, you just ruining them. This is kind of like, and I feel like, well, I don't say it's as bad, I always compare it to your hair, but getting like a relaxer and dyes, once the damage is done, it's done. You just gotta grow it out. And it's kind of similar in comparison along those lines. I'm not gonna say that one time you wash your hands or wash something and then the damage is completely done to where it can't be resilient, but don't know, as much as I've done it, I feel like that's part of the neglect. And it may be one time, then you jacking them up, especially when they already not in the greatest condition. I feel like you can handle more when they're healthier. And so mine's already in bad shape because I just haven't been doing nothing for like over close to a year or more. Like as far as maintaining them manicures and things, I have not been doing that. Till I came back to you guys talking about my new nail journey. Oh, be careful. I'm trying to even up. See, I know I like my little squoval. Well, I like the squoval shape. I'm not gonna say y'all know that. I mean, I say that. I did mention it. And I'm not trying to do as much to take too long as I did on the first video because I had to condense that mug. It's like once it all get to where you want it to be, the maintenance will be much simpler, much easier. You gotta do all this restoration. That's a mess. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I can see like the shape of them, they coming together. All this crap around them, when I wash them, it's gonna look much better. Alright, so I think that's the gist of this hand. This still, I'm like, let's see if I can get any more of this one off with this hanger. That's alright. So I'm gonna leave that one. Let me do this on your left. Using your left hand to do the right. If you're right-handed, it's so difficult until you practice. It's still be always more difficult. My left-handed people, y'all the opposite, I'm sure. Everybody got their one hand. For that noise is me blowing. So I'm taking my hands out of the view. It's me blowing this dust off of my nails. Always works better for me. And this has just gotten like terrible. Like I told y'all about this split right here. This has gotten way worse. I just can't wait till all this stuff grow off. And this one has broken off like terribly, so I'm not going to be able to get a good straight squoval shape, but I'm just gonna do the best I can with it, guys. And likewise, if your nails is in the shape that mine is or worse, just do the best you can. Let's see if I can get some of this off the top. Not too much. This one was just, I'm gonna leave that alone. And I had been this today trying to set this stuff up, y'all. Mess with the little camera, cooking it, whatever. I got some more stuff, so that's cool. I'm really excited about that. And to use it and see how much I will be able to do with it. And see, I don't like to, when you get to that nub, like this one is too, and it'll be like little dead skin under there. Kind of hard to mess with it. What you can do is try this a little bit. Same thing like around the sides. But eventually just moisturize, it'll go away. Y'all know that, I'm sure. Shape on this one, not too bad. And I'm trying to get used to this filer, because this looks so good. It's really sharp, which I didn't even expect. This is glass. And like I said, I can't wait to do a video on this, because I got some things to say about these glass files. I really do. So this one is slightly more rounded. My pointers always end up slightly more rounded. So that's one of my goals, to try to get them at their healthiest. Because I feel like you use your pointers for a lot of things. Like if I clean my ears, I use like a hand towel, rag towel, whatever you want to call it. And I go like this, try to clean part of my ear. And the inside, not too far though, you don't want to get too much water in there. But I do that. And I think that's one of the things that causes these pointers, the nails, are just, they like to stay more round. I can see the bed of it looks more round anyway than my other nails, but I feel like if most of my nails can go square, it's like when they're healthier, they go square as they grow out. And these they do too, but then they just bend. So hopefully I can get past these little problem areas to the point and reaching my goals. Because I would love to see them in the best state ever. Who wouldn't? Because I really think it's just because they're not strong enough. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of leave it at that. It's pretty straight. Let me see if I can get the angle. Pretty straight. But I don't want to make it like super nubby. I'm glad that the bed kind of growing up a little bit, because that's another thing. When you cut your nails, your beds don't even be as long as they're supposed to be naturally. Like when you got nubs, your bed can be going all the way back here. And I'm talking about the skin that attached to your nail versus the white part. Like this part is your nail bed, the pink part. If you didn't know that, hopefully you do. But that's what we're here for, trying to help those who don't know nothing about their nails. And trying to, so being right there, trying to shape it up without, so it could be smooth without having to completely just shape the whole thing off. This is not too bad. This hangnail, his bed. Let me see if I just line this up. Let me get that off. But from the first week, I will tell y'all, like, I see the improvements. My hangnails are not like the first video. Still got ways to go, but they're better. Because I'm like, definitely not taking as much time as I did in the first one. That's the whole thing, like improvements, small improvements. Give God the glory for every little step, y'all. Every little improvement, no matter how small, because just like with anything else, you're trying to meet your goal. Celebrate those little things. This is a little therapeutic, because I'm going to tell y'all, for me, I know I like my nails. If you're the kind of person that's into your nails. But when things happen, life happen, COVID happen, everything else happen, sometimes this stuff get challenging to just do the stuff that you know you would normally love doing when things are going well. So you kind of have to remember that if you got the time to still treat yourself, pamper yourself, whatever you can do, because that stuff actually does help so you get through whatever situation easier. It helps. Sorry, I'm going all up the camera view. Just a little more rounded. This one's cool. What I'm doing, y'all, is like I'm shaving the hangnail this way at the skin, like I showed y'all before. And then when it gets up the edge, it's going like that toward the nail. Then I turn it this way and just shave like the side of the nail, but very little, very lightly, because you don't want to shave your nail and make it sore or anything. So be very, very careful in doing that, if you do it at all. Otherwise, don't even mess with it, because what you technically can't even do, don't even worry about them. Clip the big stuff off, whatever you can. But the stuff that's smaller, you can just continue to moisturize your cuticles. Eventually, all of it is going to just subside anyway. It's going to all go away. Because the whole point of your nails doing that, with the hangnail situation and your cuticles being dry, is just because of that, because it is dry. So that's why they're cracking up. You got these little things on the side. So all due to being dry. And please be drinking water, plenty of water. I have to work on that myself. Always, I drink water, definitely drink water, but I know I drink more water than some people. Excuse me. But I don't drink as much as others. People who are just like wonderful at drinking a ton of water a day. And I have my days where it's like, and that's my thing, and it's like my main go-to though, like water. Like, I'm gonna feel bad if I cannot get some water in a day. Like, people want to just have juice and sodas and all that kind of stuff. That's what I mean. If I do that, I'm not gonna feel right if I don't have water. Like, I just feel super thirsty, so I have to have some water in the day. But so that's my main thing to try to drink anyway. But sometimes it's just something about, I don't know if y'all are like this, but it's like something about when you got that bottle of water just there. It's like your mind just don't be on it. Like, you just don't want it, don't even feel thirsty. Although your body and inside may still be like, I need to drink that. Press pause off the inside before it reaches your ends and your hair. So that's why it's really important, if you are trying to have a goal to have healthier nails or hair, drink a lot, because your body main functions, your body is smart. There's priorities. So it knows that it needs your brain to work. It knows that you need your heart and everything to work, all your inside organs and stomach and all that stuff in the main inside area. And your nails and your hair are like some of the least important things in order of priority that your body's going to send the most nutrients to, if that makes sense. So by you making sure you have plenty of whatever will ensure that your nails are also getting what they need. That's just one of the main reasons why, if you know, with people who are pregnant or taking prenatal vitamins, they nails and their hair start growing like crazy. Sure y'all heard that before, and if not, that's one of the reasons why. Baby got to get everything, mommy got to get nutrients, and then her nails. And so the whole point of the prenatal vitamins is for you to get all the nutrients that you need. So when that occurs with those prenatal vitamins, there's like an overabundance of nutrients happening. And so that's why your nails will start to take off and your hair will start to take off more, get stronger, faster, quicker. And some people, and I'm not saying do this or not, but they'll take prenatals for that reason when they're not even pregnant, because they really want to try to get their hair to grow or their nails to grow. But I mean, I don't feel like you have to take no prenatals. I think that, and I've never actually just tried to do that just for the fact of trying to grow my nails and hair, but I feel like there are so many other vitamins and stuff out there made for just when you're not pregnant that you should be alright. Just not have to do that. I mean, then you got the biotin, there's all kind of things, vitamin K, vitamin keratin stuff that you could take. You ain't gotta just be out here, oh, this just looks so crazy. You ain't gotta be out here just on no prenatal vitamins. Alright, so I feel like I've done this. Put that to the side. I'm about to wash that. Now, look. I mean, I'm still not trying to worry about all of them being the exact same. Hold on. Alright, so we all done with that. So now all done with getting our edges clean and hangnails around. So now it's time to soak them in a special apple cider vinegar solution with my Bragg's vinegar. As you can see, as I showed y'all the first week, I use this for soaking my nails, my feet nails too. So yeah, this stuff is almost out. This is about to be gone. And so I am going to be getting some more extremely soon, because I don't want to run out, but this is going to be enough for me for today, so I'm okay. But that's what we're about to do. So now, bam, here we go. Got my little handy dandy bowl. And we're gonna use this. And y'all can actually see, like, I really don't pour. Since it's just like, this thing fills up. It's like really not very much room here. Probably just like maybe 2 ounces or so of water that I fill it up with. And you see how little this is? Like, this is the top. Like, that's the size of like a quarter. I'm just putting like a few drips of this in there. And then I'm going to go and put some warm water in this. So I'm going to be right back. This is all I use, just like a few drips, because my nails don't need much of it. All right, y'all, here we go. Moving my chair around. So, as you can see, I filled it up with water. After the apple cider vinegar, I'm going to soak my nails roughly about 5 minutes. There's a dirty stuff right here, but mowing the sand. can get all of this stuff off. But this we're gonna go with. I probably could have did a third coat, but I'm not, because today is actually Super Bowl Sunday and I gotta get to it. By the time you see this video, it's gonna be after that.